Hey guys, it's me, Sushreeya. I'm really excited to talk to you about this topic today because currently we are ongoing a solar storm, which scientists say if this goes out of hand, our electricity could be out for days. And I know that we all rely on our technology and internet these days, so how to survive this? So what better topic than to talk about solar storms, or scientifically known as geomagnetic storms. So what is a geomagnetic storm? As shown right here, a geomagnetic storm is when a lot of plasma hits the Earth at great force. And as you can see here, when this happens, we can see these oval kind of shapes around the sun, kind of like rings of Saturn. So what happens when a solar storm occurs? So let's say my hand is the Earth right now, okay? The sun's plasma, or the rays, are hitting Earth, but they hit at such an intense force. So what's going to happen is the Earth, we need to absorb some of this light so that we can live our day-to-day lives. And a lot of people in this world, they rely on solar energy from the solar panels we use. But since this amount comes with such great force, the Earth cannot absorb it all. So if this is the Earth, what it's going to do is the rays, they're going to bounce around. And if it doesn't hit at too great force, we're going to kind of go through a minor solar storm, where the Earth's gravitational force can hit the rays in another direction. So for that matter, we're pretty safe. But what we're going through right now is it's with 10 times more energy. So what's going to happen is the Earth is going to try to store this energy. But the gravitational force is not enough for the solar rays to be contained. So what's going to happen is the Earth and the gravitational force, this is where it's being stored, right? It's going to hit back at Earth in a sudden force. And let me give you one very popular example of how this has impacted us in history. So recently, about 10 decades ago, in Quebec, Canada, there was a massive solar storm that occurred. And what happened was that people lost their internet and water supply for about 3 days. And in some areas of the less populated, it hit for 4 days. Now, this can be pretty severe, but thinking about it, if we lived in the Stone Age days, this wouldn't have impacted us because we didn't rely on electricity or solar panels, or we didn't need technology to communicate with each other. Fortunately now, engineers have been studying these along with scientists, so we pretty much know what to do now. However, what we are currently going through is a lot more severe. So currently what we are going through is the sun is emitting its plasma to Earth. And currently we are in that safe spot where the gravitational force is able to withstand the plasma or the sun rays that have been going on. However, scientists say that if this force goes on for way too long, what could happen is within a month or two, this could snap back immediately. And what we are preparing for is we're trying to save in that electricity so that during the solar storm, we can broadcast it out to everyone. And through this manner, while a lot of electricity that we are currently using gets destroyed, we are able to save up on some electricity and shoot it back to people that really need it, such as workplaces. And for example, the example in Canada, in Quebec, a lot of offices were shut down and massive economic losses occurred in Canada. So this is why geomagnetic storms are very important. Not a lot of people know about it. So that's why it's important that you stay alerted about when these are going to happen. You can always check NASA's website for the updates on how it's going right now. So far, so good. So yeah, that's all about geomagnetic storms. I hope you learned something new today. Stay safe, everybody. Bye!